Welcome everyone once again. If you're here for the first time, I'm Veedotme. We just got out of our first viewer submission of the night. So Wrongstar is looking for the Rapier, Frontline Shield, Swarm Grenade. Oh, this might have to be colorless mode. Yeah, this is red only. The next one is my choice. So I almost wonder, maybe it's Grapple. At least with Grapple Hook, I can get off a few more scheme procs. Yeah, Mutation, Scheme, Initiative combo. So we'll make sure we do that. Phaser Grapple will hit the worms. Crap, you're right. Hopefully it still gives me the Scheme proc, even if I hit my own worm. Hey V, can you maybe sometimes say something about the strategy when attacking? Why this enemy and so on? I attack certain ways unconsciously. I definitely do, Larry. I did a... So we've never done like a monster tier list or monster strategy guide or something like that. I never could figure out how I would want that to look. So yeah, like Oven Knights, I think about it. Slashers, I think about my attack. Hammers, I think about the attack. So there's a lot of different monsters that for sure could get some kind of treatment. I just don't know how to do it seamlessly, like without pausing. That would be the ultimate goal, I think. Alright, so part of the viewer submission was to bind my R2 to circle, so that every time you dodge roll, worms come out. Which is a strat. The only issue, the grapple hook hits the worm. Could be a problem. If you're concerned about the length of monster tier list, why not break it into 2 parts? I guess I technically could do that. Again, I'm really weird when it comes to YouTube. We do so much experimentation. And like, does everything work? Possibly not. But I still try to like experiment. So splitting stuff into sections, like different parts, is sometimes bad. So like for the new viewer, they're gonna see a video which is 2 out of 2, like episode 2. And they make the conscious choice that, well, I can't watch this because I haven't seen the first one. And then to ask the viewer to see that first video, they don't always do that. So I feel like you run some risks when you split videos apart. Yeah, for instance, killing the elite first and why, besides killing the rest. Yeah, it is awesome. I think maybe at one point I was pretty good about explaining the way I went with a battle. So yeah, there's some learning opportunities there for myself. Trying to get to the point of being a better content creator overall. Like making my version of Dead Cells like different than everyone else's. And talking through how we do fights is a cool version of doing that. Seems less useful ever since they increase the cooldown. So I actually think it might be okay because you don't reset the worms. Like half the issue with having the worms on circle is that you're actually like not letting them stay out for very long. Every time you dodge roll, you end up spawning new ones, almost to the point where they never actually do anything. They're just scheme procs. So I'm hoping that this technical nerf might also kind of be a buff at the same time. And like you see more damage overall. They should make a mutation where the shop prices are lower. They could do it like Hades. And I'm sure there's other games out there too, where you do a fight, and after the fight, you have lower shop prices, but the fight's optional. How do you avoid tornadoes? I wish I had lived. Then I could definitely have shown you how I typically do that, John. There's a certain dodge roll you can do where like you do a short hop. Like if this thing right here is the spoiler boss, you can roll in and like do this so that you don't go very far and you're ready to dodge the next tornado. Yeah, parries work too. I can't believe they're actually giving me challenge rifts. Wow. How in the world did I not fall in that? I think we got a paid actor playing the game right now. There's no way I avoided that trap. Whoa! He almost got us. Dodge in a corner? Oh, so like against the wall and you just do this? No, the wall has spikes in the spoiler fight. This is... I feel like I could possibly do Mama Tick. How do you get to Mama Tick? This way. Grapple's kind of good in that fight. Wormettes are wormettes. They don't do nothing. It's better than Conjunctivius. And we just don't care for Concierge. So we're gonna go this way. Hey, Power. You were the one who said to dodge in the corner, so thank you for that. Alright. First mutation, we'll take initiative now. I don't think you take scheme yet. I think it's initiative, then you take combo. And then after that, you do other stuff. 1 second, everybody. Well, I'm safe apparently. It's interesting that I came back to 6 Malaise. But where are the monsters? No monsters spawn. Did monsters spawn? Anybody? Did you all see? Is that the safe spot? We definitely have some challenges. No monster spawn. That's good. Like, that's actually super good if they knew to Oh, they can't eat through the shield? That's awful. I love that. That's probably my favorite thing in the game. Is the Inquisitor jumping backward. Yeah, thank you, everybody. But very cool that they could add that. Safe spots. We already know that there are some safe spots, but technically the clock doesn't stop at the entrance. But we're about to have a, oh god, that was so fast. So for those who haven't seen High Malaise on the new patch, what it does is monster speed increases. So this stuff's about to pop off, like, in a hot second. Oh, that didn't even kill it. Yeah, I think grapple hook was the right choice. Because, like, you can do really cool dodge rolls and then just grapple. Wow. How in the world did I not go into spikes? I just barely got that V.60. How did he just pick up the boy off the ground and just, like, threw it straight at me? Isn't it supposed to go, like, overhead? What's going on here? Why should you take an oil sword? You just watched the tier list and it's an instant pick. So, oil sword works very well once you get into the level of dual binding gear. Very good examples of that is having Firebrand, which is like the Molotov looking thing in the front, and then you have the actual oil sword behind that. And what that does is that every attack you do will throw out the Firebrand and then swipe almost instantly with the oil sword. And the damage is not only super free, it's like no thought required, and it has really good mutations, which is Instinct Master of Arms for cooldown reduction. This is dangerous. Oh, that was so bad. Yeah, give me another. Beautiful. What do y'all think about the new Malaise, by the way? How does this feel? Or how does it look like it feels? Try exclamation point socials to see Discord. So I think all of this works so far. Famous last words. Someone asked, is it possible to just let monsters spawn indefinitely for a V.60? I mean, you can, but the monsters are gonna, like, it takes a long time for stuff to spawn, first off. And then second off, once you get to 10 Malaise, stuff starts turning into elites. And, like, in most scenarios, you don't want that to happen. Like that. So, at high Malaise, monsters just become elites. Just while walking around. And it would be really bad if you got like an elite slasher. So like that worm that just spawned is an elite. And you may think that, yeah, that's not that bad. It's just a worm, dude. The issue then becomes like anything that's not just a worm. When it's slashers. When it's bombardier. Well, really stuff that chases you. So like birds, elite slammer can be really bad. You liked how it was before? I saw some people asking if they can make a custom mode that has old Malaise. You know, and I'm sure they could, but you do at one point want your game to be consistent with everyone who's playing. Ow. Why did the worms not kill it fast enough? Yeah, so there's no way to revert it right now. But this is like the first patch of the alpha, so we have no idea how it's gonna be further balanced and if there'll be custom mode options. I actually thought I was gonna die. And I love how he's throwing them like directly at me. I do appreciate the thought though, everybody. It's a good stream overall. We're just not gonna end it just yet. Hey, Slam. Was add command do? I don't think you can use add command. I think it's just me. But it adds commands. Oh, you mean for channel points? Yeah, if you... like, in your travels, you may have gone to other streams where they have really cool things for commands. So it's just like to give me suggestions on stuff I can try. I really want a higher level rapier. Goodness, please. But one that does critical damage would be nice. Wow. Okay. Ugh, not bad, not bad. They should replace conjunctivius model with my head? What? I have no idea where you got that idea from, but thank you, I think. I think that's a compliment. Alright, 20 monsters. Let's just get the food and peace out. Glad to see you stream today. Welcome, Proc. Ooh, we did disinfect the map too. That's really good. Alright. It actually took me a little bit longer. I forgot that I have to go through prison depths, which is like... So I have 2 maps before Mama Tick. The continuation of a cliffhanger. And when it comes to cliffhangers, death is always a possibility. Do you get skiing now? I feel like no. I feel like you gotta go combo first, and then you go scheme. I'm scared. Like, not gonna lie, I'm actually scared. Beeb's first Hades win today? Nice. Do you remember what build you were using? Just finished watching Meat Skewer sub run. It was glorious. I really need to learn how to use Meat Skewer. Like, I know you all are experts with it, but I'm, like, really bad. Favorite weapon? I think right now my favorite weapon is probably still the scythe. Hello? Let's, so that turned into an elite right in front of us. So we kind of have to think this through. That's something you'll see me do a lot, is like jump off a platform and drag a monster to its death. I feel like it's pretty strong. One more. I see a knife thrower. I keep forgetting I have a shield too. Ooh, the game lagged for a second. That was kind of scary. Oh, destroyed. Yeah, so I'd say my favorite's probably the scythe. Crap. Only because it like looks really good when you play it well. It's strong. And the builds are like super safe. So I don't have to worry about like being in a ton of danger. I do know that there's a few people out there who like still struggle with the scythe, but as I always say, it's kind of my job to help you all understand how to make it not terrible. Oh, wow. Where my worms at? Like, shouldn't they be helping me? What's the name of this build, or the theme of this build? The theme of this build is like critical scheme. We're gonna be using the scheme mutation eventually. Trust me when I say I will pick scheme. And then you just use the rapier for damage. You could get cooldown reduction if you want. That's what the viewer has suggested. I'm not sure if I want cooldown reduction. Oh, go get them, worms. No, my worms! Wait, they just aggroed more jump because they got pushed up top. Oh, wait. Is this the hit? Is this how you do it, chat? Just don't act. Oh, no! Oh, how did she see me? I thought we were fine. Crap. I gotta figure out how to, like, throw the circle in place without moving too far forward. Yeah, I thought that Rampager was gonna give me the clean win. Thought the game was gonna be nice to us today. Why is there another one? Like that? Yeah. I don't think that's good at all. Do you talk to the devs at all? Not really. We had that one thing that we did for PAX East, and that was actually really cool. And at PAX East, we were able to sit with the devs with like the game streaming on like the big screen at the booth. And we basically like went over questions, answered people who walked by. That was for Bad Seed, so there were a lot of questions about Bad Seed. I think you're supposed to take double damage worms when you see it, but I'm kind of scared. But other than that, I don't. It would be kind of cool I'm sure we could think of things we could do with the devs, but right now I don't have anything planned. Only 12k left for a submitted build. Keep me updated on that, Gravity. Because, like, I want to know, like, around the last week of December, how many points you all have. And if you're, like, not at 18k by... Are there 2 weeks left or 1 week left in December? Can anyone check that for me? We gotta show them love for the game. It's sick, but not popular. I think it's popular. What I think you have to keep in mind is the idea of roguelikes. So I'm not sure. Like, when you compare to other stuff, the roguelikes are Binding of Isaac, Slay the Spire, and maybe Monster Train? I don't play Monster Train, so I can't confirm that for sure. But when I think about, like, the other stuff that, for example, gets a lot of views on YouTube, and, like, that's definitely on the people who make those videos. Like, they don't just get 100,000 views for no reason. I feel like Dead Cells could get the same eventually. Like, maybe we're not there yet. Maybe the DLC can help with that. And, like, whatever other new items they come up with. But I think just roguelikes in general, it's kind of hard to get, like, the unicorn of something like a Slay the Spire or Binding of Isaac. Monster Train is a roguelike and it's fun. Is it too big brain? Will I ever figure out how to do anything in that? One thing I do like about Monster Train is it has kind of a multiplayer mode. I think it's more like a competition between other people. Almost like daily challenge where you're playing the same map. I don't know for sure though. Wow. Hi Malaise, by the way. We're at almost 7 Malaise. What in the world is this seed? So many Rampage deletes? Don't forget, we are playing the new alpha. Alright, there's the first curse. When you're playing the new alpha, bad things can happen. I think we can take this now. Sad only about 3.5 million people know it. See, I feel like that's a high number. And remember, this was shown on the Game Awards too. It won Action Game of the Year, which is really nice. Oh my god, I got stuck, like, in midair. I 1000% thought I was dead. Alright, we gotta be really careful here. Teemo. Standard zombie. We take those. There we go. Okay. I think I just grapple hooked the barrel into myself. So, like, high Malaise in Moras is almost a death sentence. Like, this map is horrible to have monsters just spawning. Dead Cells is well respected, higher barrier of entry. Yeah, I think all roguelikes almost fit into that mold. I want to say Hades did it well because it has that like story dangling in front of you that you really do want to see. Compared to a game like Isaac or Monster Train. I don't know Monster Train, so I guess I shouldn't say anything about that. A lot of games are almost like purely based on player improvement. Like you play the game, you get better, and the game gets more fun as you get better. I'm not sure if that's like for everybody. Okay. Mummy. I think it can be for a lot of people. Like a good, fun way to play video games. But I think for a lot, that like reward system of just you got better and got farther, like doesn't make sense to everybody. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think we got the Lysol disinfection. So I'm feeling a lot better about being on this map. 5 Malaise though, that's still a huge number. Are you planning to play another game today or only Dead Cells? So we're doing 2 builds today. Crap. I thought I could grapple to stop that. But because I'm already halfway through one of the builds, I might play Hades after this. Not this specific run, but the run after it. Oh, slashers and elite slashers. Look at this. Why are there so many? There's like 50 monsters just there, doing nothing. Oh, you fools. Get in there. No! There we go. I can't get more worms to... Oh, they just went in like single file. Alright. Thank you, my friends. That's the power of the wormet. Respect it. Slasher had no idea what to do. Alright, I'm trying to make sure we don't potentially get another cursed chest with no monsters. Ow. So I'm trying to leave some stuff here and there. Hey y'all, been going through these YouTube vids while trying to get past 2BC. Would be fun to watch live. Well, welcome, Turpry. Happy to have you here. Yeah, we're halfway, not even halfway. I'm like a third of the way into this run, right? I haven't even seen the first boss yet. I knew there was another curse. Like every time you go to this map, you get 2 cursed. I think it's only supposed to be a 15% chance, but it always feels so much higher than that. Does watch him die slowly increase the malaise? No. I already disinfected the map, so it was safe for me to do that. Otherwise, I would have gone in. To disinfect the map, you only need to kill 10. You can fight this, right? Okay. Wait, that thing jumped through the solid wall to get over there. That's wild. But yeah, you have to kill 10% of the map. I mean, you have to kill so that there's only 10% remaining. And because there's 50 million monsters on this map, I think it's pretty easy to get to 10% remaining. Alright. Oh, I just went over its head. You like to see some videos on how to get better at the game. A lot of stuff's 9 months old. That's true. The only thing we have right now is that 2BC video and the boss guides. I have to admit, I haven't really thought like what else is missing out of that equation besides like monster discussion. I think that's the only thing like I can think of off the top of my head that's not existent right now. Of course, if you all think of other ideas, and typically you all ask me too, like, oh, what are your thoughts on how to get through XYZ? Like, that's not too difficult. Crap. And there is stuff like, you know, top 7 dead cells. What? Really? Okay, that's actually hilarious. Anyway, like top 7 tips to beat dead cells. Dead cells tips damage. I wish I knew when I started the game. That kind of deal. Ooh. Double assault shield. Oh, frontline shield. And you put this in the backpack? Thinkies. But yeah, I don't have one of those. Just like a compilation of ideas. Maybe that could be something that's not too difficult. That was a real Teemo straight out of League. Hiding in the bushes, invisible. Supposedly the DLC map has new kinds of traps. We've only seen a couple from the trailer, which were like spinning axes. But I definitely can't wait to see if there are any other traps. Surely there's gonna be some intense stuff happening. Oh, I almost got a Malaise stack in here. I didn't even realize. +1 to a 4BC guide. Yeah. There's definitely some stuff that like I'm doing just from like muscle memory. Does it reduce by a percentage? No, it's the same 30. So it heals 3. They didn't change anything about that. This is Wrongstar's build. Wrongstar, how would you feel if I swapped off combo for the backpack shield mutation? The parry on dodge roll. We'll keep both shields, but like part of me wants to see like the double damage buff. If it does give you a double damage buff. I'm not sure if it does or not. Initiative stays, scheme stays. But we will be using the brand new Tortoise wheel. This is the new alpha, so it's kind of cool to see like what kind of things we can toy around with. How to beat 2BC colorless frantic sword with toxic clout per hit. Yeah, I really think that getting curses in 2BC is like a good start. I know instinct is probably to skip them, But I think they really do make you stronger. Wait, that other strike? Someone asked me if you can still hook your own worms, and I just did. Oh, the parry on dodge roll. Infection cleared? What? Oh my goodness. Ah, I missed that. Thought that was one more. Oh my goodness, she delayed her stab. I'm so sad. That would have been completely free. If only. She will not give me the no-hit. And of course, you blame the game. We don't take credit for failing. This is stronger. So we'll take it, sure. Do Frenzy and Adrenaline give you more HP back if you skill into Brutality? Yes. It's like it scales on red. So it goes from like 0.3 up to some number. I don't remember the number off the top of my head at maximum Brutality value. And Adrenaline gives you more than like 0.3 base. I think the number is even lower than 0.3. I'm pretty sure I tried Survival. Now I was getting single digits worth of healing. Actually, I don't need to go there. We can go Still to Timekeeper. This is kind of fun. It's not every day that you can bust out the grapple wormette. Not every day you can, oh wow, parry by dodge roll. Hate those things. And remember that remember that some of the shields do bonus effects. So we're getting like a damage buff for dodge rolling through stuff. Which I think is cool. Yeah, I am actively looking for Timekeeper today. Which doesn't always happen, but you know what? I think she deserves to see this build. And I'm pretty sure the Wormettes do nothing against the Giant. See, I just grapple hooked my own worm, but maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe you still get the same effect no matter what. Bonus damage on your next hit and a stun. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it. Yeah, so I'm losing out on like the drag. But maybe the worms know what they're doing. Maybe it's actually my fault for expecting to do all the work. Wow. I just stole $250 from that shopkeep. You love the aesthetic of Stilt, but hate the monsters. I love the crabs that they added. I think that's an excellent touch. Because like you go here with a ranged weapon, thinking that that's like the best way to fight Gangplank. And then all of a sudden, there's crabs. Crap. Wait, there's really no teleporter? Oh no, I think there is a teleporter. And I just happened to not get it. Yeah. Ah, well. I'm just gonna buy the food since I screwed up. What are those fire crossbow enemies? You've never seen them. They are brand new for this alpha. They don't drop anything just yet because we're playing the alpha. We don't know what drops what. But they shoot explosive crossbows that deal like AoE damage, so you can't just like jump. You might get hit if it explodes on the floor. And they attack in melee. So they're almost just like the pirate captains, the gangplank. Oh my goodness, grapple hook is so good right now. So it's like a gangplank where they have both ranged and melee attacks. Does anyone know when this update is coming out? This is supposed to be a Christmas update, holiday update, so we're hoping to see stuff before the holidays. It is COVID season though, so, you know, if we don't happen to get it, I'd say not to worry too much. I'm sure the devs are doing the best they can. Ooh. That is a feels good with the grapple. Hello. Love that. Malaise creep doesn't make it into official release. You're not a fan of the change. Yeah, and I gotta figure out a better way for me to articulate it. When I posted
no. Look at that damage.
That Malaise video, I said a lot of things regarding like how quickly I'm going through biomes. I was saying that, you know, I'm not going any faster than I normally do. This is like I'm at less than 1. And I felt more Malaise this year than like any time prior. But some of the feedback I was getting from people was that I already play kind of fast. Faster than maybe the average person might. And that's completely valid because I'm not gonna know if I play faster than anybody else. Like, only that person can tell me. So I do appreciate that feedback. What I will say is I like the change of stuff happening besides I just go to 10% HP. Or you die instantly, which is what it was in the past. I like to believe that no matter what, this version is better than dying instantly at 10. But like I said, there's some aspects to it where maybe I think right now killing bosses is bugged. You don't always get your Malaise reduced. And like maybe once all that stuff is taken care of, people will appreciate the update a little more than they may have in the beginning. Thank you for those follows, by the way. Thebes, Puri, and Kitty. I know I missed all you all earlier. Did you miss anything big? The only big thing happening right now is me choosing to go Clock Tower. And that's a big accomplishment for me. Give myself a pat on the back for going to Clock Tower on purpose. And not getting 60 kills. I needed 2 monsters. Why do you jump while parrying failed experiment dash? So every once in a while, Cuvetta, I probably won't miss it. I'd say it's very rare for me to miss it, but me jumping, like, puts an additional piece of gameplay into my brain. So one thing that I struggle with sometimes is remembering that I even have a shield I could be using. So when I see a failed experiment, me just thinking that I should parry it isn't enough. What I really need is to, like, jump and parry. Just like that thing tried to do. Except it didn't have a shield. So when I think about how cool it is to jump and parry a failed experiment, it makes me parry more often. Ow. Stuff hurts. This song always gets you hype. It's not too loud, is it? It's a little loud for me. Why did you put on colorless mode? No, the Wormettes got nerfed, Hiroshiki. They are no longer red, purple, or whatever they were. They're purple only now. So I actually needed colorless mode to use the Wormettes. It's kind of weird when you think about it. But Brutality had so many things, I guess it was a little, bloated. Puri. New to the stream? Can we get some highs in the chat for Puri here for the first time? Definitely want them to feel welcome. Worms are red-green right now. Yeah, rip to green worms. See how I didn't parry that? I feel like if I jumped, maybe it would have worked. Alright. We're doing good. Doing well. Oh, the double damage swarm came back. Crap. How much damage do they do? How do you even know how much damage a biter does? What? Huh? Alright. So they're doing like 200 per bite. Why? Why did I try to parry that? I know that is not something you really want to parry. I'm gonna die trying to do this. This is probably the worst idea. Oops. Alright, remember the number. 198. That's double, I think. Huh. I honestly don't know how to feel about that. Do you keep the double damage worms? Or is it too much of a liability? Is it even worth it to have double damage worms? Maybe they are. They just ate that bombardier for breakfast. With a double damage rapier? I feel like we're getting in some nasty territory right now. Double damage or bust? Part of that's super true. Do you think you could pull off 8 times damage run? So we just saw the double damage rapier. Like, my thought right now is, like, why? Like, is there any real... Wait, there were 2? It jumped over. Like, am I really getting that much benefit? But it'd be really cool if, like, we walk into Timekeeper and she just melts. I don't know. Maybe she'll melt me. White Swarm on a 10-second cooldown? Hey, Rancid. So it did get changed. The 10-second cooldown. And it is now purple only. So those are 2 really big things. But in exchange for it being a longer cooldown, you get all 8 when you throw the grenade. Another double damage swarm. This one's level 10 though. Alright, we gotta be careful because there could still be a curse on this map. So does it seem worth using? Maybe that's what Wrongstar had in mind. Remember, these viewer builds are sometimes all about the viewer knows the secrets. Someone out there, aka Wrongstar, knows the secret technology of the Wormat. Crap. Well, I guess it's better that stays alive. There we go. Huh. Usually at the top of one of these is a chest. Oh, I guess it was that one. It's like a really weird map setup. See, I just hooked the worm. When I wanted to drag the puppet down to me. Get 'em, worms. Oh. It's the power of the double damage Wormat. Actually unstoppable. I think my grapple's good already. It's level 8, burning oil damage. I don't think I have a way to make fire, but we'll do the upgrade. No big deal. Oh, thank you for that hydration, Soapers. I have to finish off my, my Coke first, and then I'll transfer the water. The only thing I don't like, I feel like the worms should be able to kill stuff before I get to it. Or at least, like, lock it down so it can't do anything. They kind of do that with, like, the Elite Slasher that we saw. Wow. Oh! That scared me a little bit. Interesting that I don't parry those on dodge roll. I need 10 monsters, please, game. Don't do this to me. There's not gonna be 10. Oh no. We have 1 door left. 6 monsters. Maybe it's a bug that you don't parry. You can do a normal parry from the look of it, but it seems like doing the tortoise shell is OP, not allowed. So let's go ahead and grab the double damage. This might be a famous last words. We said that whenever we do a cliffhanger run, it sometimes turns into an instant death. But you know what? The worms are here. And surely the worms know how to make it through this. We gotta reset. We're gonna put in... Instead of initiative, it's gonna be open wounds. Porcupine scheme. Very easy to die like this. If you all were playing this, I would highly suggest that you run disengage or anything else with a semblance of survivability. Right now, I have none. It's bad. Chin up. Thank you, Limo. Okay, that was a chunkster. Oh, got the stun. Crap. I should have hooked her again. I didn't get it. There we go. I was like, crap. I missed the actual auto attack and she teleported away. I thought that was all she wrote. She was gonna get out with a ton of damage. Hooray! Yeah, did anyone measure how much damage the worms did? I did not keep track. Yeah. So now that I have a double damage item, I don't think you need initiative anymore. I know this is a viewer submission. Wrong Star was the one who wanted us to use the initiative, but I think we found a replacement for it. Yo, double legendary. It's almost like we're playing custom mode. And that's what happens when you play custom mode, is you get double legendaries. I could have gotten 3. Oh, you're right. I still can, technically. Do I want to do that? Absolutely not. But think of the possibilities. Think of going to Distillery. Just pretend like I'm in there right now. Real question, is Vampirism actually useful in anything? So, it is useful to get your health back if you have a very strong weapon. Say something like Scythe, where like a single attack does a huge chunk. Hello? It's freaking monsters, I swear.
No. Look at that damage. We're dead.
But for like Hayabusa gauntlets, Sadist stiletto, actually maybe not Sadist stiletto, but at least Hayabusa gauntlets.
No. Look at that damage. We're dead.
I don't think I've ever seen this room. Is this new? Placeholder? What? Placeholder. Okay. New lore incoming. Spoilers, by the way. Let's be careful. We don't want to show anything we're not supposed to, even though it's a public alpha. King size. Okay. Apparently that's all you get. Fresh content. I know I did this like the last time when Bad Seed Alpha was public. No, they didn't have an alpha for Bad Seed. We just bought it. I don't remember what we did. There was some alpha that had lore, and we decided to not show any of the actual lore stuff. I skipped over all of it, waiting for whenever the actual live patch was updated. Let me show you all triple shield. Just for fun. We got 1, 2, and then the dodge roll. The strongest build ever created, TBH. It's kind of build you'll only see here. No one in their right mind would play that. This map does get curses, by the way. I think it's still only 10%, maybe 15%. But it's something to think about. Oh! I'm out. Yo, those worms did almost 2,000 damage each. That's actually kind of sick. Oh, look at the worm go. Okay. I was actually not in that. That's fine, whatever. Oh, whoops. I almost dropped my shield. What does GOG stand for? I think that's, no, that's not Green Man Gaming, but some kind of gaming service, right? To buy stuff from. Thank you, Coffee. And thank you, who was that, Carrot? That's the goal. One of the #1 tips when it comes to content creation is you have to differentiate yourself from the others out there. And my way to do that would be to turn on triple shield if this wasn't a viewer submission. If I didn't want to actually try triple shield, for sure. So I thought that would die to the spikes. Apparently that was wishful thinking. Oh, that was scary. Why didn't she come for me? Whew. I thought they both died. You had Terraria on GOG. GOG's for non-DRM. Got it. Soundtrack slaps. Yeah, I haven't actually turned it off of the 8-bit soundtrack, or whatever you want to call it, since it came out. I'm kind of interested in trying some of the workshop soundtracks. I know a few people have done custom soundtracks for Dead Cells. Of course, we don't want a DMCA happening over here either, so, you know, a little weird. What is the synergy along the shield and the mutation? So, frontline shield is a shield that gives you a damage buff when you parry. While it's in the backpack, it also gives you the damage buff when you parry. I gotta kill this. I was gonna show on whatever the monsters spawn, but that one was a little too dangerous. Alright, so right now... Oh, this is actually worth testing to see if you can dodge roll through that. It doesn't work? Okay. TIL. But anyway. Typically, you get that sword over your head when you parry using frontline shield. When I dodge roll through using the new Tortoise shell mutation, I'm not using Tortoise shell. Crap. Wait, that means I didn't use Tortoise shell on Timekeeper either. Oh no, I completely screwed that up. Crap. Oops. We gave Timekeeper a little freebie. No wonder I couldn't dodge roll through that thing. One thing I can say, I know I had some questions about, like, how do I think about these fights? So the Rapier, as you know, you get crit on dodge roll. A lot of times you'll see me do, like, these... That's troll. Do not get that in custom mode. You don't need it. I was gonna say, you see me get crits like that? I'm actually doing the dodge roll. I'm just tapping circle and then either like turning around or something else. Whatever it takes for the attack to come out. But I'm making sure that I'm pressing circle right beforehand. Really? Ow. I'm trying to talk to chat, and these things are not allowing me to do that. So yeah, so long as you don't actually have to dodge roll, I feel like it's better off that you do that rather than like a full dodge roll through and then try to hit on the other side. You don't want to put yourself like in a dangerous spot where you weren't necessarily in danger before. Just kind of fight whatever's directly in front of you. So even that, I'm doing like... I just like Spider-Man through a worm at. I'm throwing the grapple hook and rolling. And that works for my rapier as well. Anything cool? No, apparently not. Alright, let's get out of here before something bad happens. Crap, there's another grapple hook up there. I actually want it. You can use dodge roll to dodge and just benefit from the rapier that way. That's true. I just sometimes like miss when I do full dodge rolls. Sometimes it's better for me to stop it. Crap. I can't believe I did that without Tortoise shell. I did eat. I had at least 2 slices of pizza before the stream. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, sell that. Maybe I'm not used to picking something green while I'm playing red. That makes sense. Alright, there's a couple monsters left. I would normally kill them for the chance at healing myself, but I'm going to not do that for some reason. Probably a bad reason. You just had pizza? Nice. Anybody else got pizza? Rice? Rice on pizza? Or like rice with pizza in it? Alright, we're gonna try this again. Open wounds. Scheme. Tortoise wheel. And like the idea here, so scheme, Scheme's doing almost 20k bonus damage. And like, you think, okay, combo probably does that. 50% for 8 seconds is huge. But I won't see that until the end of the fight, like after the ad phase. And maybe the couple of scheme procs early in the fight can help me get through 200,000 DPS on that. That's legit. Cursor build is easier to do a run with. You only have to play for like 5 minutes. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking I may refund anyone who submits a Cursor build as a viewer submission, because I'm just gonna end up forfeiting. Oh, we got the parry. Tortoise shell, by the way. Giga busted. You can roll through all of Hand the King's bombs, and it instantly turns them into yours. Oh no! I actually could have died just then. I was hoping that he was gonna go for the slam. I rolled the dice thinking like, who would win between me and Hand the King? Apparently he does. Of course, if you wanted the no-hit, you wait. Wait to see what he's gonna do. Don't just jump in like I do. But I thought like I had the attack of opportunity. Come on. Man. Now it's time to fight the snowman. What's the name? I didn't watch Frozen, so I don't know the snowman's name in that show, that movie, that anime, the manga. All of it. I don't know it. It's a weird name too. Olaf. Is there some like significance in that name? I feel like giving that kind of cartoon character such a prominent, I guess, Northern European name, like, it's kind of odd to me unless it has some kind of backstory to it. Of course, no spoilers, by the way. We don't want to spoil the story of Frozen. It is Frozen Northern Europe. Okay, I'm getting it. Alright, this is the final map, though. Like, this is basically as good as it's gonna get for the most part. Ooh, how do you kill Shantae with this build? I missed. The Wormettes do nothing. See, I don't know, it's for me, jumping over the failed experiment for the parry just helps me do it. Helps me remember to do it too. Otherwise, I wouldn't be parrying jack squat. Oh my goodness. That poor burb. It's a Nordic name, and the movie is set in the area, so it just fits. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, well, you know, he used to be some Scandinavian king and some evil something turned him into a snowman, and now it's up to Frozen to save him. I don't know. That's usually how Disney movies go. Someone said hi. Shadow. Hey, Shadow. Get back here. Think you're going. Hey V, did you miss much? You're actually just in time. You are just in time to see double damage Rapierre with double damage on the Wormettes. Wormettes, okay. I see you. Yeah, see how I just hooked the worm That's still not fixed. I've reported it multiple times at this point. I'm not gonna say that the devs don't care, but in all honesty, like, would you rather have them fix grapple hook on Worm? Or, like, fix something actually game-breaking? Or an item that actually matters? No. It can't be. Crap. Alright, we're fine. That's a really bad set of monsters to jump into. First time in the stream, very cool, but you have to go to sleep 2 a.m. in France. Alright, have a good night, Feed. Thank you for stopping by either way. Always a pleasure to have you all in here, even if it's only for a short time. Ooh, I should have taken that for the 75%. Post-buff worms are great. Now, these are double damage worms. So I'm not sure if maybe your perspective is only this run itself. Not to say that they're bad. And then I hook a worm. There we go.
No. Look at that damage. We're dead.
I'm just not sure if I would, like, still instantly pick it up, if you know what I mean. Welcome, Flom. Happy to have you here. That actually royally screwed me up. Alright, we're fine. Don't get tilted. Sometimes the grapple just doesn't cut it. We know these are some of the worst monsters in the game on this map. So it's okay if they do something weird. I was looking at chat. I saw the wall run command and I thought someone asked about it. Oh yeah. Thank you for posting that, of course. Me getting hit has nothing to do with you all. It's all on me. How to walk vertically? Is that any different than the wall run clip? Because that should be exactly what it is. Yo, we're almost there. Oh, I forgot I had to kill something. See, I feel like if I could just do that to the boss, we'll actually be fine. Nice. Actually killed it with a down slam. Apparently I'm a little stronger than I thought. Jump. Oh, we got it. The electrocution. The stage fatality. Using the map against the enemy. That's what they teach you in whatever game. I don't know. I'm sure there's a game out there that teaches something. I mean, I've learned a little bit playing Dead Cells. I've learned how to control emotion. How to, like, think. What does it take to win? Is it double damage Wormet? Maybe not. Maybe you go something else. Maybe you take the flamethrower or the cleaver. Then again, the worms are doing work right now, so maybe you shouldn't disrespect the Wormette. They haven't done anything wrong yet. 36 scrolls, it's a good run? Oh no. What if you can only get 36 scrolls if you play with worms? I didn't think about that. Yeah. I probably should have just cheesed that. Really? Well then, double damage on both the worms and the sword. Pretty bad. Of course, me actually like contesting a bird in its natural habitat. Also bad. We lost one. Apparently, I didn't have to lose that. The last thing we need to do, of course, let's give the build a rating. Now, when we rate this is not a matter of this build got V killed, so it has to be bad. Some builds are actually super good. It just so happens that I die because I was doing something I shouldn't be. So, if you want to give it a rating, 0 out of 10, 0 being that I should ban myself for dying while using the worms, or a 10 out of 10, where it's like, how dare you die in front of the worms? And you just let me know how you feel about it.